And after 45-minute climb, we finally made it. Behold the beauty of Machu Picchu.
We'll stand.
So just hiking a little bit further for a better viewpoint, but so far it's been spectacular, guys. Great weather. Knock on wood, it's gonna last like this for at least a couple of hours so we can get some decent shots. But besides that, you know, it's been tough, no doubt. Waking up at 3:30, getting at the gate at 4:30, let us in at 5, and we did the hike in 45 minutes. Another reason why you need to do the hike in the morning is after the effort, you know, the reward is always better. You're sweating, you're barely breathing, and then you get to see this jewel of the jungle. Then it makes it way worth it. If you do want to get here to get that splendid view, catch the morning bus, the first one, or better yet, get the hike. Definitely get the hike. There's some outstanding views. You'll see how the sun goes up. You won't see the sun, it's cloudy, but you'll see how everything lights up, and pretty much the clouds between the mountains, they're just mesmerizing. Overall, I'm still catching my breath, but you know, look at the views and look at the little clouds between the mountains. No wonder it's a wonder of the world, right? So since tripods are not allowed, you gotta get creative. You gotta get into the weeds and find spots where you can take some pretty good selfies. Not that I mind asking strangers, but I prefer having my own composition. So ooh, we got the sun out, so I'm not gonna go in any history. You guys can Google that yourself, but you know, hundreds of years old. It was built by Pachacutec, from what I remember, and from what I hear from the other guides. But you know, just the scenery. You know, that's pretty much the location. You know, you could not have chose a better location for this jewel. Look at that, how the clouds just rise above the mountains. Okay, now let's go and see if we can find some llamas and get some photos of the site with the llamas in it. We're surrounded by llamas. The llama wants to play. It's a baby. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. You guys can get a guide if you want, if you do come here. It's quite expensive, depending how your negotiating skills are, but you know, I decided to go on my own. You do not need one. You know, you'll find online that you may need a guide in order to get in, but that is not true. So the path that I followed when I first got in, I went to the main point, saw the panorama of Machu Picchu, and then I kind of just went around through the rocks. You'll get some really nice viewpoints with the rocks in the foreground, and then the site in the back. And again, you know, the clouds make everything. The clouds are 30% of the beauty. I mean, if you can see right now, you can see that little cloud kind of going up and down. You know, it's just mesmerizing. It's like a game. You know, it's a play. You never know what you're gonna end up with. So you know, super grateful right now that we got perfect weather, perfect skies, perfect clouds at a perfect site. Back to hiking again. So guys, if you do come, definitely go to the Sun Temple as well. It's just a little path right when you get to the ruins to see the Machu Picchu. You'll also get a path that will point towards the Sun Temple, and pretty much you just got a path and just jungle around, and then all of a sudden you see Machu Picchu right there. Yeah, it's a different view. It's and there are not that many people because again, you have to hike. So especially if you did the first hike, you're gonna hike a little bit to get to the main temple and then take a third hike. That's pretty extreme, but with the views like this, it's 100% worth it. Okay, so 5.5 hours later, it started to rain, but it doesn't matter because we kind of accomplished pretty much everything we came here today. So we're heading back. Not sure if it's gonna pour a little bit longer, take the bus, or do the hike again. So dilemma. So decided to do the hike again, which it should be much easier, right? But you know, the rain, and I have that little poncho, but it's not gonna help that much. Hopefully the weather gods will be alongside me and we'll make it safely and not quite wet down. And also this gives me the opportunity of showing you guys how the hike is. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But for now I gotta close the camera because it's gonna get quite a bit wet. So this is pretty much how the stairs look like. You know, they're quite well kept, and in certain places it's actually paved all the way, and then you got the road looping all the way around for the buses that come up here, or for other cars, you know, construction or whatever they may do. But it's actually not that bad, you know. So on the way down, I've seen quite a few Peruvians, locals here, that most likely work up there at Machu Picchu, and they're probably doing this daily, the hike, which is a pain if you think about it. You know, they may not want to spend the money for the bus. You know, they got the opportunity to take the trail, but man, every single day do this 1 hour, well, 45 minutes hike. That's quite severe.